Despite the 1541 being a technical marvel, having its own RAM and CPU, the thing is just dog slow. You could be trying to load this 7 Cities of Gold and wait 1 minute and 20 seconds just for the title screen. Maybe JiffyDOS can fix this for us. Stick around.
Let's go into the MonroeWorld.
A lot of you out there have asked for this JiffyDOS on the new Commodore 64 Ultimate. Yes, JiffyDOS came out somewhere around 1989-ish, and it promised to do pretty much everything for you. What it really was, though, was a hardware replacement. You replace some chips in your drive and in your computer, and you would take this terrible stock loading speed for 41K, taking almost 2 minutes. You could speed things up. To help us out with this, there were these things called utility cartridges, things like FastLoad, Mach 5. All of these kind of worked in the same fashion, right? You plugged them in, and when you powered up, it copied a little tiny piece of code up to the floppy drive, which would make it somewhere between 5 and 6 times faster, but it all depended on the type of drive access. Now, this basic 41K took just over 20 seconds, where it took 1 minute and 40-something seconds with a stock machine. So they did the job, but they weren't perfect. Now let's enter JiffyDOS, this hardware replacement, a chip inside the machines. Each one gets their own. And now we're loading with no cartridge port, nothing, in well around 20 seconds, even a little bit faster than FastLoad. So that's pretty neat. So Retro Innovations holds the current license to this hardware software sort of combo. So we're going to legally purchase these. I cannot tell you where to get pirated copies. Sorry. Search for the word pack in their search bar, and you will find 2 packs. One of them is a standard basic 1541 solution. That's the standard pack. And then you have the Pro pack, which includes 1571 and 1581 drives. You only need one of these. The Pro has everything in the standard pack. So you get the Pro pack, you're good to go. Or, of course, you can get the standard pack. Now, here I am buying the Pro pack. I want all different drive types, and it'll make a little more sense here a bit later. Now, remember, these guys still own the rights to this stuff, right? So don't go pirating it. Just spend a few bucks, pick up these bin files. I'm sure they're very appreciative of us actually towing the line here a little bit. There's a lot of abandonware out here, but this isn't it. This is still for sale. So, all right, I have made my purchase. Inside my email, I will have a link to where I could download files. We'll click on that. That will open us up to their web page, where we can then download the full zip containing all of our stuff. Now, obviously, you'll have to unzip this at some point. We're going to save this to our USB drive once again, just like we've done in previous videos. And we're going to extract it. Here's my Ultimate Pro package. Right-click it. And of course, you can extract it with whatever tool makes you happy. I'm a WinRAR guy, so we'll extract with that. And we can just go in and verify right here, Ultimate Pro. Here we go. Here are the files. Now, if you bought the standard edition, you'll have 2 files, C64 and 1541-2. The other 2, 71 and 81, are exclusive to the Pro pack. So we're going to ship them all on over when the time comes. Now, let's go ahead and plug that drive in to our Commodore 64. Time to go to the file browser and go find those files. Of course, I have them in my single folder. There we go. So I'm going to tag all of these, hitting the space bar. Tag them all. Hit Commodore C to copy. All right. And then we're going to back up into the flash memory, go to the ROMs folder, and Commodore V, or paste in those files. Perfect. We have all 4 files here. Remember, you may only have 2 if you bought the standard pack. All right, so we go to memory and ROMs. Now, the kernel, the chip that gets replaced inside the Commodore 64, is the same, right? So we're going to choose that. Doesn't matter which drive we're using. But for each drive, you'll need this special JiffyDOS ROM. Now, again, if you bought the standard version, you only get the 1541. But if you got the Pro version like me, go ahead and attach the 1571 and the 1581. This will make all of this cool JiffyDOS stuff work across all different types of drives. That's probably why I wanted the Pro one, right? I just wanted to do it all at once. All right, we saved the flash and we reboot clearing memory. There she is, JiffyDOS, alive and well in 2025. So I think it's time for us to try out that commercial game, 7 Cities of Gold again. and let's see how JiffyDOS does. Now, I did try it with FastLoad, and I will have some numbers up on the screen here for you in just a moment, but these FastLoad cartridges, they eat a port. You can't use your REU. They have low compatibility. There's a whole bunch of reasons why it's kind of a pain to use a cartridge. But here, JiffyDOS, you can see the speed differences across the board. It's absolutely fantastic. It's highly compatible as well. They claim 100% compatibility in the ads. I kind of tend to believe them. You get that great DOS wedge. If you want to see more about that, leave a comment down below. Disables the tape drive, something you probably need to know, but for most people, it probably won't matter. And while that FastLoad cartridge clocked in at 1 minute, 14 seconds, look at this. The magic of JiffyDOS gets it to us in 45 seconds, a big win. Listen, I hope this is what you guys were looking for. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. You guys know what to do. I'm Shane R. Monroe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time.